So yesterday I talked to you about connecting with your clients from the heart, and it's not about a checklist of is this project go or not go, is this client group going to give me money. It's all about who lifts you up and talking to them at a deep emotional level that you understand, you connect to, and that resonates to them. And do you know what happens when you do that? It is like a light bulb comes on inside of us. And like there's 3 specific women that I've worked with that I'm thinking of who have been lost. Incredible skills, incredible capabilities, but they were talking to so many people because they could talk to so many people. They were trying to solve this person's problem and this person's problem and this person's problem. And because of that, they were talking at a superficial level because they couldn't get super specific because they'd be compromising how they connected to these people over here. But it also meant that they were playing a superficial game. They were connecting with people who didn't really resonate with them deeply on the inside. What happens is that when you nail that person, that ideal client who you should be working with, it is like a tsunami of emotion coming out of you. It's actually almost vomits out of you when you let yourself go there. It sounds freaking crazy, I get it, but I want to give you 3 examples. So the first one is a client of mine called Simone, and Simone has done so many courses over the years. She knows all of the theory about having an avatar and how to market online and how to build scalable programs, but she wasn't executing any of it. And we're just outside our We're just outside our house at the moment because the cleaner and the cook are inside, and we've got the hot rod motorbikes going past. And so with Simone, she wasn't doing any of it, even though she knew all of it. And what we did with her is I got her to focus on that one person, and she was waxing and waning. She wanted to work with the entrepreneurial woman who was a bit lost, but she also wanted to work with women in a corporate environment and how they can really live to their full potential and stop second guessing themselves and hiding and take their career even further. And so she was trying to talk to both of them, trying to share the same message. I challenged her and she resisted, but I challenged her. What would happen if you allowed yourself to just talk to one person and go and feel that person on a deep level, understand what they really, really think about when they go to sleep at night? And when she went there, the shitstorm of emotion came. She bawled her eyes out and she nailed it. She absolutely nailed that woman. And then all of a sudden, she was so energized and so focused about her business because she could absolutely see, how can I help this woman? What journey can I take her on? What value can I give? And in this case, it was because it was her. Another awesome example, very similar actually, is this beautiful lady called Faith overseas. And Faith has the capability to impact emotionally so many people, and she connects to so many people in what she's talking about, but she felt lost and was in overwhelm because she didn't really understand who she was talking to. And within 20 minutes, when I challenged her to tell me the one person who lifts her up, who when she works with them, her heart sings and they just have this deep connection. When we went there and we talked about that person, we talked about what they cared about, what they would value, and what results she would give them, same thing happened. Shitstorm of emotion, tsunami of knowledge, excitement, writing, and a focus in her business that she hasn't had before. And the third example, like really similar again, one of my good friends, Edie, who is a beautiful soul that helps people on quite an emotional, intuitive level. And when we did the same process with her, you know, she was helping lots of people and was helping people who she thought needed it the most, as opposed to who filled her up. So she was chasing people who she thought she could change their lives. But by doing that, she was keeping herself small, she wasn't owning her message, she wasn't charging the right value, and that's because she wasn't truly connected. When I took her to that place, when I got her to focus on that one person. Just pick that one person and tell me their story, their deep story, their true emotional story, what they care about in their entire business, their family, their life, their business, their capabilities, their fears, all of that stuff. When you go there, when you understand that, just like Edie did, Edie it wasn't a tsunami of emotion, it was a tsunami of snot. So we were at lunch and it was like, and it just connected, it resonated with her on a deep level. It's like, oh my God, that is absolutely who I can help take their life to a totally different level, and who I'm so inspired to do so, because I get so fulfilled by it. So that's what happens when you stop fucking around with, oh, well, it's my 25 to 35-year-old women or whatever it is. Pick one person. Tell me their story, know them intimately, understand them emotionally, and always keep that person in mind.